Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Garage, humanity's last podcast. With me this week, it's like an all-star cast right now. We got the creator of Quack Pack, Brendan Quackenbush. And again, and I said this before, and I'll say it again, the best hugger in the world.
That's a good compliment.
Christian.
Thank you.
Christian, yeah, I'm always afraid to say I know your last name. I'm always afraid to say it, and I don't know if you want me to say it.
No, do it. No, do it now. It doesn't matter. Want me to tell you the easy way to do it?
Yeah.
So, Guy,
Yep.
go.
Gallego. I would have said
Perfect.
Gallego. Okay. I like it.
Remember Diego Gallego?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
My alter ego.
Pancracio?
But I told my mom about the podcast and I sent it over to her. And she's like, I can't believe you shared that story.
John, I did make this for you with my 3D printer.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's Superman. It's got to be
It
cleaned
even
up
looks
a
like
little bit.
Christopher Reeve.
That's what
It
it
does.
That's what it's named after. Or that's not what it's named after. That's what it's...
Can I touch that?
Yes.
Pause.
The answer to that question is always yes.
Gently on the tip here.
Oh, who do we have joining us today?
Oh, thanks for showing up, buddy.
Well, we're filming.
Ryan, you can sit down there if you want, and you can be a little sound... You can take that...
Jesus Christ.
See, look what you do. You f*** up this whole thing. Set it back up on John, please. We're filming. John, please.
Take 75.
Theo.
Well, that's just...
Oh, that's a cool trick.
That's not a good trick.
Come over here, bud.
He's like, pinecone.
All right. Hey, Ryan, how are you?
How's it going, bud?
What up, dude?
We didn't even know if you were coming tonight.
I knew you were going to make it.
You never answered and said that you were coming.
No, I was asking, hey, is there going to be taste tests tonight? I don't figure that was good. Fucking kids.
Oh, I forgot that in my car.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot the stuff in my car.
What do you got?
This
Gummies?
is amazing.
This is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it prints it downwards
Yeah, dude, that's
and then puts it up. So it's pretty cool. What are we looking at here? Let's get this guy. 3D on. It's Superman. But
I'm going to add a 3D printer to the list of things I want.
Little known fact, I am a big Superman fan.
yeah,
Yep.
kind of a little bit.
I'm gonna actually just pop that like that right there.
It's a good one.
Be part of the show.
Did you have to like download the design or?
Yeah, there's a million free files that you can download. Yeah.
Legit.
ASMR, Ryan making a big racket in the background.
Ding, ding, ding.
So on the way, when Christian first arrived, me and John were doing sound checks, getting this all set up.
Yeah.
Last time we started like an hour and a half after when we were supposed to start, so I thought 9 o'clock.
Ryan, fashionably late. It's kind of like
You said 9 o'clock. I'm
Hey,
here
Ryan.
until 5. Plus,
Ryan.
I forgot my shirts.
Ryan,
You look good.
Ryan, we're in the middle of a thing, by the way. You can put your headphones on if you want. You can work the soundboard.
I'll just watch it. If you want me to go.
Anyway, so when we first got here, Ryan's drinking Porch Rocker, and nice dude. Christian asked me, he's like, "Have you ever had Genesee cream ale before?"
Because I don't know.
Like there was a 0% chance. Oh God. Oh my God. Why did we give this guy
Pepe
control?
Sylvia, this name keeps coming up.
unfortunately,
All right.
Theo, come here.
It's all right. It's all right.
Also joining us in the podcast is Theo,
Over here, buddy.
a beautiful boy.
This
Catastrophic results over here. Everybody, welcome to the Quack Pack. I'm blaming this on Ryan tonight. Ryan got the dog all riled up. We're going to call it Ryaned Up.
So yeah. Before I ask the questions, I also have 3 scripts that we can.
Let's dive into it. Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
Do you want to do this first, or should we just like talk about the highlight of our week? We typically, when we start the podcast, we go over the nice things that's happened to us.
We'll get there.
Did you only do that once?
I think I already did it once.
Bringing it back.
That one time we did it all the
That's
time.
how traditions start. You got to start with
typically,
one.
The last time we did this once.
Yeah, I guess. So if you guys don't want to answer that question, if it makes you too uncomfortable to talk about the nice things that happened in your life, we
Nice
can.
things that happened this week. Is that fireworks?
No, that's the dog chewing something in the background.
No, that sounds like fireworks.
No, that's
outside.
definitely fireworks.
The dog is chewing something. in the
Or
background.
thunder? Thunder?
Fireworks.
That's fireworks.
That's it. Valley Cats.
Oh, it's Valley Cats
Yep.
tonight.
Over
What
at
are-
Joe Bruno
Over at the
Stadium.
Joe Bruno Stadium.
What are Valley Cats?
It's a minor league baseball team.
It's a low A ball.
No, it's AAA.
No, it's not. It's a low A ball.
It's AAA in my heart.
It's not a triple ball. It's
They're not affiliated.
They used to be affiliated with the
Jamie,
Houston Astros.
yeah, search that out for me.
Come on, Jamie.
No, they're unaffiliated now.
free agents.
Have you guys been to like the Cape Cod League or anything?
No,
Never.
I'm.
You ever been to the Cactus League? Any of those preseason games, Christian?
Tri-Valley,
No.
Tri-City
I have
Valley
no idea what you're
Cats
talking
are affiliates of the National League's Houston Astros.
Still? Oh, I thought they were an affiliate.
As according to their Wikipedia right now.
Oh, good for them.
I
I thought the same thing though. I did hear.
That's so far away.
don't like the Houston Astros.
So far, when we go to Glenn's, Astros has like it's the Astros Nationals share the stadium, and so we've gone to see the Mets play at. It's always been at the Astros.
That's the Point St. Lucie, right?
No. Mets are in Port St. Lucie.
Oh, you went to the Astros Stadium to see.
Yeah, they're actually right next to Scott, where Scott is.
Did you find something? I'm sure Scott's not watching this podcast.
For sure not.
It's gonna be great if this is the one he does watch. He's like, what the hell?
I was telling John, I
Why
don't know
not?
if it was on this or not. No, it wasn't. We just got a comment last night from your father.
My dad.
Yeah, at
Yes.
Mickey Quackenbush, and then like a number, and it was on the Johnstown Christmas parade video.
That is a great video. I have to.
I
say.
enjoyed
it was
it.
like, this is the best video ever.
Is that what he said?
Love it.
I'll tell you what. I'll read you the exact thing
Yes.
because
Is it all lowercase?
of course, I'll give you his. We'll out his name too. Oh, yeah, I got a couple. It's Rick Quackenbush 3260.
Oh,
32.
everybody's gonna be spamming him.
This is one of the
Ricky!
funniest videos. Good job.
One of.
Thank you.
I wonder what the other ones are.
Probably
Probably a Three Stooges episode.
Yeah, it got to be.
Star Wars kid.
Bald and Bankrupt or whoever, one of his other YouTubers that he watches.
Yeah, he watches Russian campers, I think.
That and like people that just travel the world. My dad watches some of the same like vloggers as well.
Oh, by the way, gonna do a quick shout out to the latest Unearthed episode that you dropped on Friday afternoon. It's a great episode.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. Bob's getting a little better at
Narration.
learning how to film. He does like he's always been pretty good at talking, but when it comes to technology, not his strong point. And I'm
Well,
sure
these
Pascal
boomers,
can
you
put
know?
up, I'm sure Pascal can put up like a compilation of just like Bob metal detecting terrible videos.
Okay, here's my next one. Came up 70s. It's gonna be under a rock though.
Or like his when we were trying to do like
Accidentally
we were trying to do the
trying to show the
videos.
screen
Yeah,
when it's actually just his face.
dude, there's like 5 of them where he's come home and he's been like, all right, I tried to record the dig and it turns out that I turned it off. And then I started recording when I thought I stopped it. And then it's like, you see him like, okay. And put the camera in his pocket and walk for 35 minutes.
You should post those.
He's like, this is a dude, he did it again.
in the monologue?
That one that he did. I was pulling stuff off the cameras and I look and there's 3 videos of him stopping whatever he was doing.
Yeah.
And then like in the back of the truck, it's a 40-minute truck ride home. The thing comes the whole way home in that truck, recording. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, Bob.
I think you guys should release that video and it just be black.
That should be the latest episode.
No, because you can see like the seat and like
In
the
the
back
earth.
of his head. Yeah, in Earth.
You know what I think would be cool? Because I want to see all the things that he's collected, like all the coins from like 17 whatever.
He's done a couple videos. We'll probably have to do another one of more thorough on what he, his finds and whatnot.
I want to see all the gold doubloons.
I think on the first 3, he went through, the mountains versus the fields versus something else.
Oh.
And he showed some of his finds from there and what you would find in those areas. So maybe we can do another one. He's got, you guys don't even understand the 5-gallon buckets full of just iron that he has. Just iron pieces, axe heads.
What's the strangest thing he's
nails.
found?
Strangest
The body.
thing. Shh, dude, we have to report that now.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We've all seen Stand By.
Strangest thing he's found. We'd have to ask him.
It's in the china cabinet
Bob,
by the dining
comment
room
below
table.
on the.
Head in the jar.
He's found some really cool things. There's been head in a jar.
Head in a jar.
Yeah. Log.
Ryan did a really good impression, like facially, of the head in the jar. Too bad it was off camera.
What does it look like?
I'm not doing it again.
Didn't look good.
It was good.
Anyway, if you guys like what we're doing here anyway, why don't you guys give a like, a comment, subscribe. I don't know. Let us know what we're doing right or wrong. We'll won't listen to it.
This podcast has been interesting, the start of it so far.
We'll find our rhythm, I think.
Found it. Let's go.
And I think as soon as we find our rhythm, that mixer is getting yanked off of that table again by a
That was funny though.
enthusiastic puppy. I can't believe it didn't turn off.
Why would it? This is a quality made product made by Rode. I love using their mics.
5-star.
You know, for especially that's our travel mics are the Rode Wireless. They're great. That thing's great. And the only thing better, I think personally, is you know, Beyerdynamics. This has to be
I don't know what you were going for.
I don't know what it is.
It's a song of some sort.
That is a Glowing Stream in the Busy Million song.
This is also another song.
Can
Can we get to the podcast, please, Ryan?
Yeah.
Stop f***ing around.
pause with the buttons, bro?
Yeah, pause.
You sat me here.
Hey, I'm Christian. Pause.
Pause.
Lots of colored buttons.
All right, I've asked that
See how he
question.
stopped?
Yeah, you did. You did a good job. Thanks, Theo.
Perfect.
Okay. Brendan,
Hi, friend.
Yes, sir.
what is something that you wish you started earlier in your life, but you didn't?
Well, I think now it's probably golf because I suck at it so bad.
Yeah, being like happy to have access to a coach when you're like in school would have been nice.
Yeah, right. Like or like done it in high. All the stuff that I hear about people talking about them golfing in high school, it's like such like a fuck around if you're not weren't like a top golfer. Like just a way to get out of school and do stuff. It would also be nice to not be terrible at something. That's nice.
Everything. I just suck at everything.
Yeah, pretty much. Anything else? Maybe ice skating. Hockey.
That's awesome. Okay, I was picturing figure skating in my brain.
Speed skating?
No,
No,
like hockey. Or speed skating looks cool too. That's
A little lean with when you're barely touching the ice.
Is that Blades of Steel or whatever with Will Ferrell?
Blades of Glory?
Blades of Glory. That's
Yeah.
kind of what I was picturing when you said that.
Or
Get some
gymnastics.
people-
I'll say also gymnastics possibly because that's like an all-around athlete sport. But I would be terrible. Just a little fat kid rolling around. Be really good at the rolls.
I can see him on the rings.
Iron Cross. like
I don't know how they do that.
what's that movie with
Old School.
Old School, just smoking a cigarette.
Vince Vaughn.
80 years old.
Vince Vaughn.
Smoking a cigarette. Yeah.
That move to me is just impossible. It's like I can't even fathom.
Jeremy could do crosses. You know Jeremy from other golfing videos.
This is such a bad idea. Tara told me to bring him out here because we don't want to wake the kid.
Well, smart.
Yeah.
What about you, Christian?
What's one thing I wish I would have done?
Earlier.
Started.
Started earlier.
There's two.
Which means it's something that you do now, but you would have been. You wish you started earlier.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna answer it like a serious answer.
Okay, I'm ready.
I wish that I would have known more about like retirement, like 401k stuff.
Ooh, that is a good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Because now all I think about is like how much, like if am I gonna be working at Walmart?
I wish schools taught you this stuff
I
a little
wish they
better.
and taxes. Like
Yep.
give me dude. Give me all that.
I will say Shaker did, but it was like a half-year course, and it was like it was okay. But I mean, they definitely didn't like drill like this is gonna be. They were very more important that like you will not have a calculator in your pocket, so you need to learn how to do
Remember
math.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Turns out,
Yeah.
They always used to say you couldn't make a living playing video games.
Yeah, Twitch.
you can make a real good living playing video games, but you got to be really freaking good. And you got
Or just really funny.
Or funny.
Yeah.
well, I am none of
But
those
if you're
things.
both,
Everybody has a niche audience, man. If you can if you just find it and do your thing.
yeah, you could be
People who like the color beige,
or
just like
Grays.
staring off into the distance. That's your niche.
dude, John,
Perfect.
get neon lights behind you, get the little cat headphones, and you're
Oh
good.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
You can be a VTuber.
What's a VTuber?
It's like instead of yourself, it like broadcasts you as like an avatar.
Oh,
Oh, dude, do
well,
that.
that does the added benefit of not like showing my face.
Well, a lot of people that do that also then make themselves cute-looking women, and they use voice changers to make.
I think I would be a
themselves look
very
like
cute woman.
and then they rake in money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss my. What I want to do earlier in life, I should have been a VTuber. I would have been
from John to
fleecing guys that were thinking with their pants for money. That's what I would have done.
Cha-ching.
OnlyFans, Brendan.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right.
I probably would have been a member.
Got him.
First one.
President of the fan club.
What is there a button on here that says?
No,
Nice. What about you, John?
Oh, what was the question? What's something I wish I had started earlier?
yeah.
I don't know. You guys gave two really excellent answers. Probably making sure that I get enough fiber in my diet.
It's very topical for you today, too. Yeah. You want to tell the cameras what you got going on?
No,
You got something else done?
Yeah.
I was on a 3-week course of antibiotics, and it's fucked with my digestion.
So you're going
you guys
like
know what's
now you're doing regular poops now? Is that what
do we want to talk about it?
Yeah, of course.
No, we don't have to talk about it.
that's where he draws the line? That's fine.
I mean, there's a niche audience that probably wants to hear about.
Save it for your Twitch channel.
Yeah.
Over and over again, every day, Pepe's mail's getting sent.
Pepe Sylvia, that's another meme. It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, that was
Pepe Sylvia. Pepe Sylvia. Not only do all these people exist, but they all have been asking about where their mail is. They're going to fire us, Charlie. Well, they can't because I threw out the letters.
Yeah, they already did like 3 weeks ago.
What's that from?
Always sunny.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Comment below if you recognized what they were talking about as they were talking about it.
You haven't seen an episode of It's Always Sunny?
I've seen episodes. I am not like a super fan. I do like the show. I think it's really
It's
funny.
pretty funny.
Yeah, every time I sat down to watch it, I enjoyed it. But
Can't go wrong with Danny DeVito.
This is pretty good.
Right?
I'm not a big fruit punch guy myself.
I'm going to be honest. I was hoping for more of a Hawaiian punch flavor. And
It's very muted.
very muted.
But I mean, what is a seltzer? But
Does
like
this
a
like
muted
sneak up
flavor?
on you all of a sudden and then
That's
you
a good
feel
point.
like you're buzzed?
No, this is
There's
like
mushrooms in it.
5%
You guys don't
alcohol.
have anything planned for the next 6 hours.
I'm
He's
already
lying to
home.
you.
This is perfect.
It's like Budweiser.
I don't know.
Great, man.
Me?
I think so.
You talking about me?
That might be
I have
from
been
not
going to-
eating.
I have been going to the gym. If you're talking about me,
I thought both of you.
now you're lying.
That's very sweet.
I did have to get fitted for a suit, and it was horrible.
I
I
never lie.
hate that. That is
Yeah.
the worst.
I had to get
dude.
fitted for a suit, and the guy gave me like an all gray outfit, and I walk out there, and I looked like an elephant, dude. It was just not good.
I actually saw an awesome video.
gotta go for, like, navy blue.
Almost shared it with you guys of an elephant, a male elephant, and it
Someone kicking his.
Oh,
You seen it?
Yeah.
was unreal.
It was.
Guy,
It was like that.
take a break.
That.
Here comes another throwaway episode.
Have you?
of
Okay.
this
Wait,
guy.
have you seen? No.
Oh, I'm sorry I touched 2 fucking buttons over here.
Have you seen the? Have you seen the one where it's like? If
We should have a button counter.
Yeah,
in the box.
Pascal, go back and give me a
Corner.
button counter now.
just the infinity symbol. Have you seen the one where like if you're having a bad day, at least you're not this donkey, and the donkey gets kicked in the.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
I haven't.
It made me wince. I was like, oh. I'm gonna send it to you if I find it
I
again.
don't know if I want to see that.
I mean, you already saw the elephant one. You're already halfway there.
But no, it was different. I'm not going to go into detail about it. I don't want to get demonetized.
These guys are talking about the elephant.
All right.
A lot of bleeping going on.
Yeah. Sorry. Can I not say dicks?
Well, we're trying to censor it.
Richards. You can say Richards.
Yeah. That's one of my dad's favorite phrases. Be a Richard, not a.
You guys ever give any thought to like what the ideal age is that you think you want to live to? Like
Yes.
at the point at which you have diminishing returns, or
Yes.
you just want to live as long as possible?
Whenever that 401k ends, I'm out. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, that's a good answer.
This is a really funny conversation between me and Nicole, because Nicole wants me to live forever, and I do not.
I got fruit punch. That's I wasn't responding to what he was saying.
If it was Hawaiian punch flavored now.
That would have been a good plug. So again, Nicole wants me to live forever. I don't want to live forever. So I always joke with her and be like, 62. She goes, what? You're not even retired. And I was like, yeah, no. The moment that 62 hits, I'm like, I'm good with going. But my dad jumps in. My dad's like, I want to live to be 120. I'm like, then
That'd be
you
a
better.
record, wouldn't it?
And I was like, Dad, then you better start making friends with the girls, because I'm not going to be alive to take care of you because I'm out
Yeah.
at 62. So, not
That's
62.
only like what, 15 years for you?
Yeah, it's good.
That's fuck that, man. You got to stick around a little bit longer than that.
Okay, I want to live until the point where someone else has to take care of me. I don't want to be around.
Fair enough.
Like if I can't wipe my own ass, I'm like, that's it.
Is that your like passion in life? You really just love wiping your own ass?
I mean, I don't want to burden somebody else to do it.
Okay.
Ryan
it's
will
not
do
like-
it.
I mean, are you volunteering?
No, I just thought it was
okay.
like you were losing a passion in life or something.
A bidet.
You know?
Oh, that would make me live longer.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Bidets?
yeah,
They've been
bidets are
around
nice.
forever.
I love those. Those are nice.
And when it's nice out, a garden hose.
Yeah,
It's got that garden hose.
You just
the garden hose attached.
go
to it.
outside,
no, it's
grab
got that
ankle,
garden
and,
hose
have,
taste.
have Nicole just 10 feet away. Give you a good rinse.
I love the taste of
I'm
garden
ready.
hose water too.
Or take your car to the car wash. Just stick your ass out the window.
Or you know what? I could just jump
and
in
you
the
get hot
pool.
wax after.
Oh,
You're good.
That's awesome.
shiny.
Yeah. Nice gleam.
That's right. There ain't no hair in a bullfrog's
So what
butt.
was the question? What age? Okay,
What
Brendan,
age
did you answer?
What age do you want to go out?
Yeah.
Like 35.
Wait a minute, dude.
That's
like
week.
what? You're 35 now.
Just about, yeah.
That makes me sad.
I
I've
hate
done
both
everything
of your
that
answers.
I've done everything that I could possibly achieve in life, I think.
We got to get to 100K subs before you bow out.
That's like a catch
Ideal
22.
age to I don't know. Yeah, definitely to like when quality of life turns into nothing.
Yeah.
Probably my least favorite thing, genuinely speaking. I do not like seeing old people. Not like I don't like them. It's like a heartbreaking thing to see.
I agree. 1000%.
You know, you see them like they can't walk well and they're very like, you know, you see them shuffling and can't pick up stuff, and it's like the saddest thing in the world to me. It makes me want to cry. So
Yeah, I used to work at a retirement home.
yeah, old people really bum me out.
I think it just makes me sad when people give up on their parents. And it's like those people like don't.
I worked at a casino, and you would see people like wheel their parents in a wheelchair and then just like have them sit next to them while they gambled. Dude, it was horrible.
That is whack.
Again, horrible.
Quality time.
You hit the jackpot. It's snuff you with a
It's it's
You
mom's,
said you wanted to spend time with me, Dad.
exactly, and it's mom's retirement money that
Yeah.
they're using.
Yeah, that was the. I've only been to a casino a couple times, and I remember walking to like just past the slots, and they have like $20 slots, $50 slots. People with like this big bucket, just and it's like $200 right there.
Yep.
Nothing. Do it again. Like I can't
Fathom it.
fathom it.
Nope. Not at all.
I have like second thoughts about what I want to spend on money on lunch because I want to make sure I can buy lunch.
Can I
tomorrow.
afford that
Can I
cheese?
afford it? Like tonight, I really wanted. I was looking at this menu, thought about getting a nice dinner, and they had like a, ribeye on there. And I was like, oh man, that sounds so good.
Jesus.
It was like $60, and I was like, don't think I'm going to do that. And that's not even one slot for that person,
Yeah.
you know. Anywho, so yeah, I think both of your answers are pretty good. Right at the point where your quality of life hits where you can't maintain any independence.
Yeah.
So I'm going with like 102.
Ooh, 102.
It'd
Triple
just be
dig.
A grumpy old man just
I'm going
like-
to peter around for sure.
curmudgeon, just shaking his fist at
I'm a
everything.
curmudgeon now. So can you imagine?
It's gonna get worse,
Gonna be worse.
dude. My dad is like he just doesn't have a filter right now, and I'm like, dude, when you're older and you're like the old,
It doesn't get better.
and no, it's not. It's gonna get. He's gonna be.
It gets better.
He's
It doesn't-
hilarious.
Well, it gets more
His
entertaining.
entertainment value goes up, but it's
Yeah.
like, oh, dad.
I'll be honest. There are aspects of that, like losing a filter. I wish that maybe I had a little bit more of that in my 20s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Hey
always
buddy,
hindsight, right?
watch that microphone stand and the beer.
It's going.
Dude,
no, it's going.
your
You're
beer's gonna get knocked over on top of the powder, so
You're gonna lose the whole thing.
Put it in the cup holder.
Put
in
the
the
cup
chair.
holder in the chair, please.
chug it.
Put it in the cup holder.
Chug. Ooh, that
put it in
dude.
the
It's
cup
half
holder.
of the bottle's balanced on
Bro, that's even worse.
peer
On
pressure.
my plywood?
How dare you?
On the floor.
Put it on the Bowflex.
He put it right on the epoxy on the floor. He just laid that epoxy.
I did. I made counters. I made counters years ago, and they looked
1,
bad.
2, 3. It's me being the counter.
Oh, I got it. So I
Counter? Like
did
counting?
Okay.
countertop
Oh,
epoxy,
damn.
and it came out excellent.
Got it. That was good.
Were you going to hit me with the crickets?
Nice.
Oh, Brendan,
I'm not taking part anymore.
You sound like my father.
did I? If you opened up a restaurant, what kind of food would you serve? Just French fries. Just only French
Just
fries.
Like poutine or just one thing? Like
You could just have French fry combos.
You're not going to hear me because I turned my mic off, but every single type of French fry.
He said French fries.
Every single
every
type
single
of French.
type of French fries.
What would you wait? What would you name it?
Just fries.
One potato too.
Yes.
Are you saying one
I'd go to
potato,
that.
like one potato as well? TOO?
No, like one oh I thought you were gonna go with numbers and
I got
dot,
you.
dot, dot. Well played.
He is an English major.
He majored in English.
Yeah, majored in English. Hey guys, welcome back to the ASMR episode. We're going to ASMR you.
I'm actually having a hard time right now. My allergies are really bothering me, and I'm medicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Benadryl.
Zyrtec.
Zyrtec.
Claritin.
Hey, stop drinking Ryan's beer.
Just a fistful of everything.
Theo's wasted.
Fistful of assholes. Isn't that a band or something?
Should be.
I think it's a good band name.
Okay, so wait.
I think Ryan and I would be in that band.
Nice.
Okay, we'll skip that question because they were repeats. But if you,
No, I didn't.
oh, I'm sorry.
I haven't had that question.
Actually, nobody answered
Yeah.
it, John, except
Just-
for Ryan.
For Ryan. You go.
Medicated.
You go.
What kind of restaurant would I open?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so much good food. It'd be like I guess you could do like you know.
Hey.
Yeah. I don't know. Good. I guess I like good pizza, right? Like Nick's Trattoria or anything like that. So I'd probably do like pizza of sorts.
If you put it there or open a pizza place, I hope it's within 10 minutes of.
Of course, yeah. Then we would do delivery, obviously.
Yeah. I would drive there if it was 10 minutes away.
Is this assuming that we're opening the restaurant where we live?
No.
In your kitchen? That'd be wild.
It's a good drive-through.
Yeah, it'd be
Order up.
crazy.
Ding.
Yeah. Table for two?
I don't know. I think I would never be able to like cook. I'm not that great. I don't think I'd be able to do well in like a professional setting.
No, you're the restaurantelier,
Yeah.
the owner, just the atmosphere of the place. They walk in, they see you, everybody's happy.
All right. I'm picturing similar to like the garage, right? Someplace like home, a lot of wood, a lot of like not great lighting in a positive way. And that way you can't see all like the defects of the restaurant that we have. Big butcher block tables, I think. Everybody
Oh,
gets
that's
to,
good.
and you get to bring, those little skillets that you order like sides in, like the Tipsy Moose does.
Yep.
Except you always get to bring one home every night. You don't have to
That's a
steal
lot
it.
of skillets,
You
man.
don't have to steal it though. We'll just give it to you.
It's not stealing if they
The
give
one
it to
that
you.
your food came on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't have to wash it.
Correct.
It's already seasoned. Mm-hmm. That's well played.
So
Or a glass. You can take a glass home too if you want.
I would go with the glass. Matter of fact, that used to be a thing that I used to do all the time. Is I would steal pint glasses from restaurants,
Yep.
bars.
Like regular shaker glasses or like
No, they're about the pint glasses, whatever the beers. would
yeah, it's
come
a
in
shaker
Japanese.
glass. But are you talking like
How would you steal
would it
it?
be you just walk out with it?
Or if in the winter, you put it in your coat.
Put it in your
pocket.
coat.
Okay, there we go.
All right, I'll tell. We were Kate and I went to a wedding, and it was at Brown's. The wedding was at Brown's. Beautiful wedding.
It's a brewery.
And then we were supposed to go to what's Bombers? What was that before? The Wolf's Beer Garden, the beer garden right there.
Oh yeah,
It was the beer garden. And they had like a second floor stateroom that they were opening up that they booked. They paid for the room and everything as the reception. So we were going to go there and you'd get the second room of the bar. Go there. All the wedding party and the bouncer's like, yeah, what do you guys here? Whatever. And the guy's like, yeah, we're here for, we have this room booked. And the guy's like, there is no second floor. It's like, what?
there's no basement in the
They're
Alamo.
like, we talked to, yes, we did. We booked it. We paid. And he's like, look it, dude, I've been here for 2 years. There's never been the second floor open. And then they end up like calling the manager. And there was like this debacle where, so we're all just there drinking and we're like kind of piecemealing it together. It turned out that they booked the room with a guy. And then like that guy promptly left the company and never said anything. So nobody knew that it was booked. So it was like an unknown booking. So then they were like, well, what are we going to do? We just booked. We're like, this is our wedding.
Did they get their money back?
I guess the guy was going to refund him. I mean, I kind of told him. So what I did there is I kind of started a
fight?
No,
Oh.
an insurrection where I then Browns came back over and Browns heard about it and they said, "Look, come over to us. We'll clear out this top room for you."
That's nice.
So Browns did a great job taking care of them. So on the way out, I started like a little bit of a resistance movement where I was like, "Fuck, these guys steal all their glasses." So,
Did people do it?
oh yeah, we had just the shake the steins, dude. We walked out of there with so much glassware in the car. It was unbelievable.
Ting, 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 ting. Taking the turns.
Clink.
Hey, Ryan, is that camera recording? Okay.
Yeah, we convinced them. Yeah, and it was kind of that.
That's
made me
pretty
chuckle.
great.
So that was. I normally don't, but that was like one instance where I was like, "We're gonna. These guys need their comeuppance."
Fair.
And then,
I think that's fair.
And then like a month later, Beer Garden posted on Instagram like, "Look at this stateroom opening up," and that's when I tagged Kate. And
You gave them the idea.
That's when I tagged Kate, and I was like, "Isn't this the room that these guys were gonna have in their wedding?" And they said it was, and then the owner got on and tried to argue with me on Instagram. Like, I gave a shit. I don't give a shit, dude. He was asking me questions. I'm like, I really don't care. You did. It was a poor business decision on your part. Don't try to save face.
And, good on Browns
Yep.
for coming through.
Yep, had a bunch of apps and stuff. Like they dedicated that upstairs to them, so they did a good job.
That's so nice. I've always liked Browns. They've got, the food's decent.
I thought it used to be better.
Well, most things were.
Yeah.
But the beers have always been pretty solid,
Yep. Correct.
I need to get out more.
Yeah, man.
That-
I would love to see you out and about because if you're out and about and I'm out and about, it's like a blue moon situation.
Yeah, I
out
like
there.
that. It's a win-win for everybody.
Browns used to be our birthday dinner spot. We'd
Where
always
where
get-
is Browns?
right in Troy, right across the Green Island Bridge.
We should go
We should.
together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, we can do an episode there. They
Can we do a podcast?
yeah, I'm saying. Maybe I'll get a hold of them and say, Can we do like a live podcast from your balcony?
Oh, yeah, that sounds great. What's your channel name? Oh, you never heard of us.
Yeah, if you type Quack Pack in on YouTube, we are not on the first 6 pages. It's old Disney.
Quack Pack
first.
Wait a
66.
minute. You guys have
They just get a bunch
20
of
subscribers?
Jesus, we're in royalty. But we used to go there for that was our our birthday dinners. We'd be like, where do you want to go for your birthday? We would always do Browns. Every one of our we go 4 times a year.
That's
And
nice.
We get their wings. They had really good wings, and I liked their blue cheese a lot. They had good bourbon wings, and their blue cheese was homemade, like the stuff Ryan makes. And then one year they just went to the bottle of blue cheese, and it was a
Don't do that.
huge difference. And maybe it was only I don't know, maybe it was maybe they ran out or something, but it's kind of a turn off. There's no comparing those kinds of blue cheeses, I don't think.
I have never been historically one who liked blue cheese until I had the real deal. I was like, that's
Ryan
pretty-
converted you.
I don't
Ryan,
know about
that was a
converted, but
compliment.
Yeah.
He just gave you.
He does.
He opened
I
up
wanted
his
to point it
blue
out
cheese
because
is
I know it
great.
doesn't happen a lot.
His blue cheese is great.
I can't
Famous.
have it in myself to give Ryan a compliment.
I know. So I had to point it out.
Yeah.
Can I answer the question? You guys both
Absolutely.
looked at me. Oh, sweet.
I was
Okay.
looking at you.
This is how conversations generally go, Christian.
True. I'm sorry.
You don't have
We
to ask
talk
permission.
and you talk. And
Just
then,
go.
Eye contact, hint, body language.
may I please say what I want to say now?
Actually,
I have a rebuttal to that, actually.
I can't think of a restaurant food theme specifically. But I was thinking, what if I had a restaurant that everything was revolving around melted cheese? Anything with melted cheese, so patty melts, grilled cheeses, fondue. I thought would be really weird, but also kind of cool if you like cheese. I'm obviously alienating lactose intolerant people, but I want it to be.
Who needs them?
I want it to be this was worth the shit.
They can deal with the gas.
That'll be the thing.
Doesn't have
Worth
to be all
the
things to
shits.
all people. It can
Right.
just be for the people who enjoy cheese.
Yeah, that would be cool. Oh, beer and cheese, and just and then have a salmon plate and broccoli. Just the mad farts. Oh my god,
I like that.
The
Then
fart
you can have
platter?
pretzels,
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
ooh, bombs away. There was I don't know if they have this out here, but when I went to college in Long Beach, they used to have a place called the Yard House, and they would sell yards of beer. I would do that because that is super fun.
It's a yard glass. It's 3
full-
feet long.
Well, how many beers is that? 4? 3?
It's
it's more than
deceiving
that.
because it's very thin.
Yeah, it's an illusion. But don't ruin the marketing, please.
Yeah, it's called a yard glass because it's a yard long, but stagecoach drivers would have them.
you know the ounces?
No. But I know that stagecoach drivers would have them, and then it would be so long because you could hand them down to people.
Yeah.
So when they dropped their people off at like the restaurant, they were at the whatever, the inn, they would give the yard glass and they get a glass for it.
Okay.
That's a yard glass.
That's what I would do. That
Would
be
you fill
fun.
it with cheese?
That'd be good.
I mean, can you imagine having to
problem is it
wash
would
each
get-
one of those out though?
The problem is it would get cold. No, you give it away. The guy gets to keep it. It's his
Oh,
problem.
you don't.
It's his problem.
That's a good.
I could do like a punch card thing where every 10th one you get the brush to be able to clean it out.
That'd be like a really long bottle brush too.
Yeah, I would.
You know,
A yard at least.
you would think you gotta have a handle sticking out.
Oh, Jesus. Well, back
Yeah.
then they probably used kid labor. The tiny hands.
get
to
your
do it.
small
Get your
arm,
tiny
get right
hands in
there.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
There you go. That's what I would do.
Child labor solves a lot of problems that like machines have
Well,
taken over.
I think
for
it's
now,
coming back.
Yeah.
It's gonna have a renaissance.
right? We got to be able to do
Full
this. Like we got to
circle.
get in this small place. Kids, easy. Now we have robots that do it. I'd be pissed if I was a kid losing my job to a robot.
They're coming for us all. Skynet.
Skynet. Damn it, Skynet.
Well, now AI's taking jobs too. So I mean, there's
It's probably gonna come for my job at some point.
yeah. Anybody can design lawn.
It's
Just
it's
make it
pretty
all
damn easy.
You can't have a lawn if it's all parking lots. Yeah, that's right. That's what I would do.
Did John say what restaurant he would open?
Yep.
I did. Did I?
Nope.
I don't know that I would open a restaurant. I don't think I'd succeed in that business. I don't think I'd do very well.
I don't think that wasn't the question.
Yeah, that wasn't the question because I also said like I wouldn't be able to cook.
Yeah. You made this guy be CEO.
Okay, what would I do then?
I would charge a fair price for chicken wings.
Would you do it like a birthday thing?
At a modest markup. I'm not gonna open a
I
restaurant.
have another throwaway episode.
Not a throwaway episode, but we have 3 scripts.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
to through a script. Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
I'm warmed up.
Here are the options. We have
Wait, are you going to introduce this and then segue into the next one? Like as a teaser?
No, we're gonna just, I
doing
think
it.
we're just doing one.
I'm gonna let
All
you
right.
guys choose. I got 3 different ones here.
Yep.
We got one called Fracture. Let me see here. I think this one's is more on a tense side. We have.
Camping.
I kind of want to. I want to save this one for when Ryan's in on this one, so I'm going to put this one to the side.
Okay.
It's called The Interview, and it's basically a job interview, and I think it'd be.
Oh, I think.
I want Ryan in on that one. And then the other one's called The Sandwich Incident,
Oh,
and that's more of a funny one.
yep, sandwich.
Well,
You
these
want
are,
to do the sandwich incident?
I have not read these. You want to do
let's do let's do the
Fracture?
Yeah, let's do fracture.
Fracture?
And just I want to tell a story real quick. Southwest Airlines. I had to change Avery's name because I screwed up her last name.
Can you pass this one to Ryan because he's
How?
definitely going to be the narrator?
Yep. The whole thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
How did I goof it up? Yeah. I just typed it wrong, and then you can't edit the last name, so I had to go on to like their chat feature, and I got this
Jesus.
guy, and I was like, "Hey, just looking to see if I can change this name, or if I have to like cancel and rebook." And he was like, "It would be easier probably to just change her last name." and then he was like, "That is just a joke. I'm just joking. Sorry, sometimes jokes don't come across very well."
Just messing with you.
On this chat,
And I was like, "No,
you can't tell tone.
I was like, that was really funny, dude." And then, like, at the end, he was like, "All right, I just sent an email over. I just finished it." I was like, "David, you're not going to believe this. I just got her name legally changed to the other name. You're going to have to change it back, dude." And he was like, "That is also very funny." And then, like, I said, "Oh, yeah, I got the email." He's like, "I am still laughing at that joke." And I'm like,
5 stars.
Never,
Did you do the survey after? You're like,
I
David's the
just
best.
got it today, so now
Oh
I
my
have
God,
to. But I was
yes.
like, David, never lose your spark. I actually said to him, I was like, "I will die for you, brother." Thank you. Have a good day.
It was AI.
Yeah, probably. The AI is just cracking jokes.
So we got 3 characters, obviously. So we got Eli. He's a younger brother. He's reserved, but he's strong-willed. And then we have Mason, the younger brother, who's passionate and emotionally reactive. And Cal, lifelong friend to both, now caught in the middle of betrayal. So who wants what?
Whatever you want. I'm multifaceted. I can do any role.
Well, can either one of you?
None of these names are diverse.
I'm an
I just wanna
actor.
say that right now.
Well, think strong-willed, emotionally reactive, and caught in the middle. Which one do you want to be?
Caught
whatever
in
you
the
want.
middle. I'll do that one. Give me that one. I don't
Caught
care.
in the middle?
That's
Yeah.
Colin, I think you said.
Caught in the middle. That's Cal. And
Whatever you want from me.
can you be strong-willed?
I'm multifaceted. I can do anything.
Hey Ryan, what do you think? Be the tiebreaker. Should Brendan be
Shitty.
strong-willed or emotionally reactive?
Emotionally reactive.
Ooh.
And that is
You don't
Mason.
want me to. You don't want me to cheat and read ahead, right? We're just gonna go off. Okay. YOLO, let's go.
Do you want me to?
Yes.
Yeah,
Narrator?
narrator.
An abandoned cabin in the woods just before dusk. Rain pounds on the roof. A fire burns low in the stone fireplace. Eli sits on a bench, quiet. Mason paces. Cal stands by the door, soaked, breathing heavily.
You were supposed to be with us, Cal, not sneaking behind our backs.
I wasn't sneaking. I was trying to protect you, both of you.
By lying.
No, by telling you what you didn't need to know. Not yet.
Don't you dare try to spin this on us like it's a noble act. You knew what he was planning, and you said nothing.
You think I had a choice? He had leverage on me. He would have destroyed everything. I didn't see a way out.
Look, there's always a way out. You just didn't want to take it.
Silence. The rain grows louder. Mason walks over to the fireplace and throws in a log.
Yeah, it's me this morning. You let him come after Mom's house. After all she did for you.
I didn't let him. I tried to delay him. I fed him lies, bought time, but it wasn't enough.
That's because you've always had a foot in both worlds. I just never thought you could fall to this.
I never meant to hurt you, either of you.
But you did. You did hurt this family.
You know, the damage
A
is done.
tense silence. Eli stands slowly, walks towards Cal.
I stepped on that one.
Yeah, you did.
But damage is done. Question is, are you going to fix what's broke or are you going to run again?
I'm here to face it. All of it. If you let me.
Mason looks at Eli. Eli gives a slow nod.
Then start talking. Everything. No more lies.
Lights fade as Cal takes a shaky breath, prepared to confess.
Confess, baby.
You guys are really talented.
No, I think you're amazing.
Multifaceted, baby.
Emotionally reactive.
That was good. I'm glad
Thank you.
I didn't get that one.
Chat GBT.
GPT.
No.
GPT.
GPT.
You are definitely like an old guy. You've grown to Walmarts. All right.
I like this feature. I think, what were we going to call it?
I don't recall.
Reading a script?
No, I think I sent a text to two names for the segment.
The scripture.
Oh, you.
Acting out?
I just.
Oh, yeah.
that's good.
Acting
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Acting out.
We'll shop that, I guess.
Now I really want to know how it ends.
Well, now we need another theme song for this.
Yes.
Welcome to a podcast within a podcast. We're going to do the
We
script.
need a sub-theme.
That's right.
What's music bed?
Don't play that.
That's the ba-na-bum.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's the good one. That was our initial theme
That
song.
should be the acting out theme.
Ooh, funky.
Not for acting out.
Acting out. Everybody's favorite segment on the podcast.
It's our podcast within a podcast. The only reason people watch it. Oh.
Kind of sound like the guy from Micro Machines there for a minute.
Ah, dude, Micro Machine slapped ass.
Micro Machines.
Not the real thing.
I still look up like online. I'll like Google like all the old toys that I had, and I'm like, "Ah, Jesus Christ,
Could be
man."
rich.
No, I don't want to sell them. I want to buy them.
I want to play with them again.
Stupid expensive.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if that's the end of the podcast or if you guys wanted to.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna make an observation here, and I'm trying to think if it was like a crazy weird. I realize that Brendan's shoes are probably incredibly comfortable because they're Crocs.
They're not Crocs. They're Merrell's.
Merrell's Croc. I mean, they have the Croc-esque. But my point is that if they were like just the texture of your foot within them, kind of looks like Freddy Krueger's like makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like in a weird way. If they were painted like red with your foot in it, with the whatever, it kind of.
So they look like burns.
It kind of. If they were painted red, like I could see
I
that
also
being like
have
Freddy Krueger's
Woody,
face.
and I have You Can't Sit With Us on Wednesdays. We were pink.
Nice. Good mean girl.
Avery gave that to me. I have a couple more Mean Girl stuff. This one says, "I'm a cool mom," and "We're so fetch." Also,
You need to
Mean
get
Girls
the.
references.
You need to get the Get In Loser. We're going shopping.
Well, I don't have that. Okay, she bought like 15 bags on Amazon, and that was some of them that were.
She's a good gift giver.
Yes. Yeah, they're kind of weird looking. I get it. The tread wore out on the bottom of them, so if it's wet at all,
Oh shit.
I ate shit last week because it was a little wet out, and I tried to race
John's
Avery.
face.
I tried to race Avery into the house, and I hit the concrete floor, did a giant split, hit the grill, knocked into my.
Cue the James Brown song.
It was not good.
Rip pants.
Yeah, so it
Or that was his hamstring.
well, I started bleeding. I got this.
Oh.
Yeah, I started bleeding from my knees. It was horrible. It was a horrific accident.
Did she win the
can't
race
believe
and
you
then
didn't-
come back for you?
Yeah. I can't believe you didn't film it for the channel.
I would have done a rehearsal of it, or what is it called?
Reenactment?
But I was not doing well.
He's like, I was bleeding.
Yeah. Avery wasn't even laughing. She came up, she's like, "Are you okay?"
Oh, it's that. You know it's bad. If
Yeah.
that's the case, then.
Yeah. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Would
Just
any,
leave me here.
here's the test. Would Ryan have been laughing?
Yeah, if he was visibly in pain,
I don't even know if that's like the threshold for you. But
I'm a big guy. I went down hard.
when
I'll
you
laugh
landed,
at the retelling.
when you landed,
Yeah.
did you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
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 Were you down going?
How did you hurt your nail on that like 1 minute?
I think I hit. This hurt the most. It like instantly.
that
bled.
hurts.
Yeah.
I
Would you
hit-
rip your nail out?
No,
No,
you
I-
hit like it's
Oh,
a black
the blood
spot.
blister under that sucks.
on
Yeah,
my
but it's
cart-
like
my
it's
pole cut
but it's
for
right.
You guys ever done that with a hammer?
No.
Yeah, you got to take a hot nail to poke it.
Don't do that.
No.
I got a soldering iron over here.
Also
Side of your eye.
Fix it.
Side of your eye.
There's nothing wrong with my nail. Thank you.
It looks nice.
We did it to my sister. Like,
hot
but
nail.
but it was her big toe.
Did it pop out?
Yeah, dude, you can't unsee that. Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Why did it pop out?
Because the blood
The
blister
blood
is
comes-
pressure.
Yeah,
There's
it's like-
blood under there, and it doesn't coagulate into a scab.
Oh my God.
So if you feel the pressure on your nail, you're supposed to poke it with like a hot knife or a hot nail or something,
To relieve.
and then it'll
Shoot out.
relieve. Yeah.
There's no
It's
pressure.
like it's
I
like
love that.
You ever get like a big blister, like a big water-filled blister,
Yes.
and you pop that? Same thing.
I hear, you're
Except
not
it's
supposed
blood.
to pop them though.
No, you're not.
Not supposed to, but it's kind of hard. If
Everybody
you got, like,
does.
a giant thing here or in the bottom. I got one in my bottom of my foot. Like, what do you do?
Bottom like
Next time we'll
foot.
get the hot iron. Hot nail.
I did. Dad did it with a safety needle. He held it over the burner on the stove. He goes, "All right, this might hurt."
It might.
It didn't hurt at all because it was just a layer of skin. But
Then he
he's
branded
like,
him
"Put the
as a-
towel on it! Put the towel on it!" Because
It's just a geyser.
it's just
That's disgusting.
He slips.
yeah.
Okay. This has been an excellent podcast.
Yeah, that was fun.
Comment below out of
If you even made it this far.
if you made it this far. On a scale of 1 to 13, what do you think this episode was?
I usually go with 7. But.
Okay, 1 to 7.
Ryan, I pick one of your songs to play us out. you or John.
This,
by the way.
we're gonna see Lens by Blind Truth.
Oh, we've already listened to that. This is a good one though.